A lone gunman has killed three people, including a 14-year-old girl in Rotterdam, in Rotterdam, I should say, in the Netherlands. Gordon Darroch, Netherlands-based journalist, joins us now. Gordon, just bring us up to speed on what happened, an awful event.
Yes, I mean, Rotterdam's still really reeling this morning from the awful events of yesterday afternoon. All took place in about an hour. What we know now from what's been pieced together is that the 32-year-old man, he first of all went to a house in Rotterdam, a ground floor house. He shot a woman dead, a 39-year-old woman. Neighbours said there was an explosion in the doorway, so he may have used some kind of firebomb, possibly. Her 14-year-old daughter was also seriously injured. Either she was shot or she was hit by flying glass in the explosion. We're not quite sure, but she later died of her injuries as well. And he then went on to the Erasmus Medical Center, which is the main hospital in Rotterdam, just up the road. And he went inside, and witnesses said that they heard him go into a classroom and fire 5 shots at a teacher, a 43-year-old man who's been named as Jurgen Damon. He shot him as well, and he later died shortly afterwards from his injuries. He then ran through the building. He was arrested shortly afterwards by police. Armed police went into the hospital, tracked him down and arrested him in the car park. Yes, he's now in police custody being questioned, and the whole of the hospital, the whole of the city's mayor are all said these are terribly shocking and distressing events for everybody concerned.
Well, they absolutely are. Has there been any update, Gordon, on his identity or his motive?
He's been named in local media as Fouad El. It's standard Dutch practice not to use surnames, but his first name is Fouad. He was a 32-year-old student, and what local media have reported is that the woman he shot dead was a neighbour, and that the man who was shot dead in the hospital was his teacher, and his neighbour, it would seem, had reported him to the police and to the Housing Association for animal abuse. He had a previous conviction for animal abuse for 2 years ago for mistreating his pet dog and his pet rabbit. So this seems to have been a personal revenge attack targeted at people who he felt had slighted him in his life, and who'd reported him for abusing his pets. And we also know that the Justice Ministry or the Prosecution Service had actually written an email recently to the faculty, to the medical faculty in Rotterdam, warning them about his behaviour and his mistreatment of animals because he was training to be a doctor.
Okay, all right, we'll leave it there. Thank you for that update, Gordon Darroch, there, Netherlands-based journalist. Thank you for talking to Newstalk Breakfast this morning.